Hey guys, Rogue Orange here. Welcome back to the channel. Before we begin, I just want to say thank you so much for us hitting 1,000 subscribers at the time of filming this. I appreciate each and every one of you who's not only watched, liked, commented on the videos, but has chosen to subscribe and stick around and watch more of them. I really do appreciate you guys, and let's hope we can build this even bigger. And also, before we begin, I am battling a cold right now at the time we're filming this, so I might sound a little bit funny when I talk. I do apologize for that. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. In our previous videos, we've been looking at prototypes, development units, so why not keep that train rolling with what we're going to look at today. This is a Nintendo DSi development unit, and I know the box design is absolutely riveting, and that's because this is a Japanese Nintendo DSi development unit. When compared to a European development unit in box, you can see not only is the Japanese one way thinner than the DSi European edition, but at least the European one has stuff you can read on it, words and graphics and text and asset tags and stuff. The Japanese one just has nothing at all. But that's okay, because what's inside pretty much makes up for it. Now, I got this on Yahoo Auctions Japan a long time ago, probably about 2 years or so now. And this thing is not only complete in box, but is in fantastic condition, all things considered. So let's get this open and we'll take a look at what's inside. Alright, starting off, we're gonna open the box flap, and we're gonna be greeted with the standard Nintendo DSi leaflets, but in Japanese. Get a quick look at them here. You're gonna see kind of the same thing that you'd expect from a retail unit, nothing too crazy going on. And now for the main attractions. Starting off, we have this compartment here, which has the charger, which is incredible because this charger is still brand new. This has not been taken out of the plastic. This still has the cable tie on it from the factory. This charger has not been used since the day it was purchased directly from Nintendo. As you see here, we also have a beautiful white replacement stylus, and of course the DSi itself. Alright, looking at the DSi, you're going to see right away that it's black and it's white, which is a good reason why a lot of people refer to these as panda units, being black and white like a panda. And this thing is in fantastic condition. You can see on the sticker here the Nintendo logo is a little bit faded, and the DSi logo is also a little bit faded on the top there, just slightly. But overall, this thing is in really good condition. Now, without further ado, let's turn it on. Alright, and you're going to see that this is actually in English, and unfortunately, when I bought this from Yahoo Auctions Japan, it does have developer stuff on it, like a NAND filer and a Twilight menu, which is common for DSi development units to have as programs. Unfortunately, the software has been flashed on here. It is English software. It is it's US dev firmware, so it is dev firmware, but as you can see there, it says version 1.4u/_dev. So it is technically development firmware, but it is not like true to what this system actually was supposed to be. And looking further on the system, there is the camera. Let's check that out. And there's 2 photos taken. So let's see. There's a random person from 2018 who took pictures of their ceiling with what I assume would be the fun little filters, and that really seems to be it. There's no SD card in here, which is a shame. Alright, so heading back to the menu, the NAND file, let's check that out. As you're going to see there, it is a 2009 August 6th build of the NAND filer, which is a pretty common one. And I'll be honest, there's really nothing too crazy going on here. It's just these apps, the photo files, and the SD card, which there is no SD card, so there's nothing to show. And we're also going to see that we have our Twilight menu. Let's take a look at that real quick. And you're going to see it's, once again, it's revision 10,984. It's a fairly common number for these. And then we have, again, all of the stuff here. I believe that these are the games that are on the home screen, but there's this right here. Yeah, it says NTRJ and then version deleted, which makes me think that what I'm thinking is that the original firmware was on here at one point and somebody up and deleted it and used some tool to put US development firmware on here. And then looking over here, we have some games that were loaded on here before when I purchased it. I didn't ask them to do this. This is just how it came. So we got Hero of Sparta, we got Uno, we got Let's Golf, and we got Blockus. Now these all came from Gameloft. Now I don't know if I don't know which studio this came from, but those are all. I find it weird that they're all Gameloft games. So that's cool, I guess. All right, now let's try some cartridges on this thing. Starting off, we have this prototype of National Geographic Panda, and you can see it does work, which is pretty cool. So as a regular DSi cartridge gets slotted in, it's obviously going to work because the Nintendo DS black cartridges are not region locked. They're not hardware locked or anything like that. That's pretty cool. And for testing an actual DSi cartridge, I only have these Nintendo DSi XL demo videos. If my assumption is correct, this is not a dev assigned cartridge, which means that this should not be able to run on here. And I am correct, this does not work on here because this is what you would consider a retail assigned cartridge as opposed to a dev assigned cartridge. So yeah, this thing could play regular DS games, but it cannot play anything for the DSi that isn't a development cartridge. I'll show a picture of what one looks like here because they are rare and stupidly expensive when they do pop up for sale. But yeah, that's pretty much this whole unit. There's really that's really the whole system. There's nothing too crazy going on, but I did not realize that I've really never looked in the Twilight menu because I didn't realize that the deleted firmware would still be on here, at least shown that it's still on here in some capacity. But overall, I think this is a really cool system. It is, again, it's in really good condition. The box and everything's in good shape. Everything's there, and I love it so much. And that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, then be sure to leave a like. If you feel like you would enjoy more of these videos from me, then please subscribe. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see. Comment your favorite part. Comment your favorite movie. I'll reply to your comment. I'll heart your comment. Whatever. I love the interaction. Anyways, my name's been Rogue Orange, and I'll see you next week. Bye.